Goeiemôre almal. Ek dink daar was groot belangstelling in gister se veiling gewees en dis hoekom ons almal vanmôre kyk. Heartily welcome to everybody. I really think there was some big interest on yesterday's sale and there's a lot of people watching today. Myself was a bit disappointed in yesterday's sale. We had in favor of us the exchange rate of over 4%. And yet, and with a very high quality offering, I say it over and over again, that the quality of Mohair is on the increase, on the improvement all the time. And yesterday, to me, was a pinnacle of quality that is presented on one sale. We had quite a large part of the market, 75% was offered by House of Vyver, and it was really our top clients that was selling yesterday. I will make mention later on, but I think a special mention is the clip of Jordi van Hasselt from Prince Albert. To my mind, and I've discussed it with a few buyers, it was the best clip from one producer ever that I've seen in my life. It was really something special. You will see in the prices that perhaps only with the exception of the rule of the top price, but the rest he was really doing well and is clean sweeping every micro group yet that was presented yesterday. But not just the one clip. There was a lot of other clips that was really excelling and the best ever performance. I think we are Frans of Ruler from Pierston, and so I can mention many names. I think another special one was from Willowmore, Michau. I really think that was also something special, and then he would deservedly got the top price of the day at House of Vyver at R1,000 a kilo. Yes, you heard me correct, R1,000 a kilo yet for his bale of top kids. But saying that, we must also congratulate Fred Colborne. Uncle Billy would be so proud of the best price of the day at 1,051 rand a kilo. Now that is still a far cry from the world record price of Jordi van Hasselt at 1,256 rand and 10 cents. And that record was set in as way back in 2017. But there's still a few top bales coming on the last sale, so let's see. Jordi withdrew his top bale yesterday and we're re-offering it on the last sale. So perhaps we can see a new record price if he can break his own record. But that is all wishful thinking. The moral of the story is it was excellent quality. The market itself, kits went up with 2.5%. This was more carried by the high quality of Mohair. It wasn't really increase in price. And then the youngers and adults came down with 2%, which to me was a bit of a disappointment. As I said, we've got the exchange rate in our favor, we've got the qualities in our favor. At the end, what concerns me is there was a 10% increase this season in quantity available. And I can see that the market is finding difficulties to absorb it at this price levels. I think it's also a bit unfair that it's basically the two processors that is buying the bulk of a Mohair. They're buying between them 80% of a clip, and that is a concern for everybody, from the broker and from the farmer's point of view. And we are busy working on things like that, and see if we can't find alternatives to help and to stabilize the price. We need all 6 buyers in the market to have a fair price, and unfortunately it doesn't always happen. Maar ek het oor vandag vir Roche Jongkind by ons. Ek het beloof dat ons gaan ons tegniese mense so met tyd aan die voorstel. En ons het begin by die vorige veiling. Roche het ook, Roche, hoe lang is jy nou al by ons?
Van die begin af so Vyver, ja.
Ja. Roche was van het as Vyver begin het al by ons, by was eers veldbeampte vir 6 jaar, né?
Ja.
En in die Jansenwil distrik, so hy het baie goeie ondervinding daar opgetel van daai kant af, en toe het ons hom ingetrek met toe Matthew vir my aankondig, Matthew Fox, hy gaan oorweeg het om te begin aftree, en ons gebruik nou vir Roche, en ons het laas keer nou vir Eldrin gehad om Matthew se plek vol te staan. Roche se verantwoordelikheid is hoofsaaklik vir die typering van die bales soos dit inkom, voorbereiding van die Catalogue, en Roche, jou idee van die kwaliteit wat gister aangebied is?
Nee, jy baie hoë kwaliteit, klomp mooi baaltjies, en jy kan sien die ouens het moeite gedoen met hulle hare. Sien ons baie werk in daai bale en die voorbereiding van dit. Was baie mooi om te sien, ja.
Roche het ook vir my uitgehaal dat House of Vyver het 18 bale bokant R800 per kilogram verkoop. Ek weet nie wanneer laas ons dit gedoen het nie. Seker so 2 jaar terug, toe klein bokkies by R800 per kilogram verkoop het, maar dis regtig 'n prestasie vir die afgelope 2 jaar om op een veiling 18 produsente te hê wat bokant R800 per kilogram vir hulle beste bal dinges gekry het. Ons gaan na ons die statistieke bespreek het, sal ons 'n bietjie meer ernstig met Roche praat, maar vir eers kom ons terug na die statistieke toe. Bladsy 1. You'll see yesterday 6 freak lots were sold. Were offered, 619 were sold. That gives you a clearance of 96%. And hopefully we will move some of those bales today. If we move to the next page, price movement in indicator, CLs came down with 2%, young goats with 2%, and kids went up with 2%. Actually 2.5%. Overall, basically unchanged. The market indicator was actually down with 0.8%. I don't quote 0.%, so I said it was unchanged, but it was actually down 0.8%. Compared to last year, this time, the difference is nearly 17%. But we must, in all fairness, we must also remember that last year was a really record year. It was the best ever prices for Mohair. So, but we are way off on the prices of last year during this time. The price movement, I put emphasis on that on the next page, usually, and said that is exactly what told you what is going on a particular sale. And there you will see all the kits went up in price. It varies from 5% to 2%. Interesting enough, if a 25 micron group was the biggest mover at 6.7%, which quite a surprise to be, but the 26 micron came down quite dramatically from the previous sale with 5%, which was a bit of a disappointment. And 27 micron also went up, but from a 28 micron downwards, it came all down, varies between 1 and 2%, with the exception of a 50 micron group, which actually went up with 1%. Then the next page, the exchange rate. There you see what's the most important unit there is the US dollar. But the rand weakened against all the major currencies, and the rand strengthened with quite a major movement of 4%, and we didn't see any of that in our sale yesterday. Except for the fact that I suppose with the market being unchanged, there would have been bigger consequences if it wasn't for the exchange rate. The next page you will see for the first time in quite a long time that the dollar price per kilo came below $20. It's just below 1958 US dollars per kilogram. I said all along, as long as it's above $20, it is still a good price of it for Mohair. So that is a bit of a concern. Then on the next page you can go from there, but here you can see Michau Nortje for the top prices above yet for the 25 micron and finer, all the fine stuff. And although Jordy withdrawn his top bale, his second bale still went for 920 rand a kilo, so the second best price. En then om Jan nie later gaan van Aberdeen, die derde plek daar, teen ook 901 rand, so ook aan 900 rand kilogram. Then the second group, 26 and 27 micron group, Smoky Crow Farm from Beaufort West, congratulations. I think they will be very chuffed with this. 719 rand a kilo for a 26 micron, that is excellent stuff. En dan sal jy sien ook die van Hassels. En Boksfontein, Flippie was ook gister by die veiling. En Flippie daar in die derde plek met sy 26 micron van 680 rand. Wat een baie goeie prijs is vir 26 micron. But there again, when you can see right through all the micron groups, yet further on the Van Hassels take the top at all the different micron groups, right till the end, except they didn't have strong adults. Lloyd Kruchek we have honor there with the strong adults to be the top price for the strong adult for 315 rand, which for the 57 micron I think is quite good. If you take for your 55, 56 micron group, the prices was here at about 325, 27 rand a kilogram. So you can go to the sale report. I'm not going to do everything in detail, but then if we look at the overall buyer statistics, Moses Falls did buy a few bales more than normal, at 12%. Usually he's coming closer to what he normally buys here, around about 15%. But and BBC bought 3%, which is the norm that he usually buy, but on the previous sale he bought a little bit more. But Salmon Stukken, as between the two of them, bought nearly 80% of the market, with Soetbulle still very quiet at 6%, and Alice buying a more normal 3%, and then there's also a few bales that was not sold. As I mentioned, the next sale will be 3 weeks' time on the 6th of June, which will be the last sale. It will be substantially smaller than the sale, but I think the spread of Mohair through the season was quite well, and we expect good prices on the last sale as well. There's a few excellent bales on offer, so hopefully the top prices will going to continue. Roche, sê vir my, waar vanaf kom jy?
Oom, ek is gebore en groot geraak in Port Elizabeth. En toe het ek gaan swat by Rangers, is my MMU. Dis 'n plaas wat hulle het net buite PE wat ons wil plaasbestuur geswat het. En daarna het ek bietjie PH werk gedoen. Maar toe sien ek, as ek 'n familie wil begin en kinders kry eendag, gaan ek nie vir ewig dit kan doen nie. So ja, toe het ek by CMW begin as 'n veilingklerk. Ek was daar 'n jaar 'n veilingklerk en na dit toe het ek opgelei by Gippie vir 'n veldbeampte. En toe sê ek Jansenwil toe. En daar was ek nou vir so 5-6 jaar. En ja, nou het ek groot skoene om vol te staan. Ja.
Was jy gelukkig in die veld? Is dit lekker geweest?
Ja, dit is baie lekker geweest. Lekker om met die boere en met die diere te werk. Dis elke dag in die buitelug. Ja, was baie lekker.
Jy sê, jy het gesien, jy kan nie 'n PH vir jou res van jou lewe wees, hè? Getroud, kinders?
Ek is getroud, ja, so 2 jaar nou getroud. 'n dogtertjie van 2 maande oud. So ek slaap nie so baie nie, maar dis 'n lekker moeg wees en 'n lekker stres, soos wat ek vir almal sê. Sy raak baie vinnig groot, baie oulik, ja.
Sê vir my, hoe groot was die verskil vir jou gewees van 'n veldbeampte af, want as ek vir julle vra, as ek iemand soek om af te kom soort toe, dan kry ek gewoonlik 'n kopskud. Wat was vir jou die groot aanpassing en hoe geniet jy dit dan?
Ek dink, ek het geweet waarvoor ek myself inlaat, ek kom van die baai af, so dit was nie vir my so groot aanpassing nie. Ja, ek mis maar die buitelewe. Dit was vir my half, ek is 'n ou wat wil buite gewees het en so, maar hierso leer ek nou weer iets anderste van die bedryf, wat vir my baie lekker is. So ek weet nou basies van skeer af deur tot die haar verkoop is, wat vir my baie lekker is en interessant is, en ek kan met al die boere gesels oor alles wat hulle basies wil weet omtrent. Ja, so dit was.
Ek praat van my eie persoonlike ondervinding. Ek dink vir juis om die werk interessant te maak, moet mens eintlik 'n bietjie eers veldbeampte gewees het om vir jou agtergrondkennis te gee wat op die plaas gebeur en om die mense te leer ken. En dan is dit interessant om te sien hoe die skeerders vorder aan die skeersel afkom. 'n baie groot verskil by my wat gemaak het is hoe die manier wat ek nou na ramme kyk. Want ek het nou die ou se skeersel in gedagte, is dit dieselfde dinge by jou?
Ja, presies dieselfde. Jy kan jy ou nou ander raad gee wat jy hom nie kon gee as jy veldbeampte was nie. Wat nogal nice is, jy kan half sien wat in sy boerdery aangaan deur om sy skeersel deur te gaan. Ja.
Sê vir my, daar is, ek het, nou die dag met, ek nou iemand met sy naam onthou nie, ek is gepraat met iemand, maar jy het net ook genoem van jy het groot skoene om vol te staan. Ek is oortuig daarvan, julle het die tegniese kennis, en dan julle het die nodige kennis om die werk te doen. Julle kort nog so 'n bietjie ondervinding, maar ek wil graag hê dat jy net jou selfoonnommer vir die mense wat kyk, dit is gee, dat as daar enige probleme is met hulle skeersel, die mense wat altyd pa van Matthew gebel het, moet maar vir jou en Elre nou bel, en dan net, dit is hoor of jy 'n boodskap het vir ons boere daar by die kant.
Okay. Dis 066 056 9523. Dankie.
En ek dink Roche is al redelik bekend by 'n baie groot deel van ons ondersteuningskorps. Maar ek glo ook dat dit sal goed wees as julle begin met hom direk praat. Ek dink ek het baie vertroue in hom. Hy het al 'n groot klomp werk geleer en hy kan vir julle waardevolle raad gee. So skakel maar gereeld met hom en dan vat ons die pad vorentoe. Ek is baie trots op ons span, wat ons nuwe tegniese span. Ek sal nog so 1 of 2 mense aan u voorstel en dan vat ons die pad saam vorentoe. That's all from me today. God bless and everything of the best. I hope I know that a lot of it was South Afrikaans. I hope our overseas clients will grasp a little bit of it, but we also have nice rains here in South Africa in our production area, so hopefully we're in for a very good winter. God bless and everything of the best.